Hi everyone, welcome to another Spill the Tea on the Tarot card video. This time I am looking at the Spoopy Tarot deck. My name is Debbie. I'm from Spill the Tea Leaf Readings and more. If you're interested in getting a tarot or tea leaf reading, you can comment below, message me, or email me at info@spillthetealeaf.com. All right, so let's get started. I found this deck just in time for Halloween this past year on Amazon. And it's not a deck that I would normally see and think, oh, that's a Debbie deck. But something about this spoke to me and I found it to be really adorable. And I was in the Halloween mood. So I bought it. So here it is. This is the box. It's a nice box. I like to call these boxes collector's boxes because they're boxes that last really well. I cheated and took the bottom out already because the box isn't that easy to open. So that's actually what the bottom looks like. And then when you pull out the other piece of it, this is what you get. And then, of course, the cards and everything go right in there. It does come with a nice guidebook, which you can probably see right there. But I'm going to start with the major arcana and go through those cards and show you the adorableness of this deck. There are a few cards that are different. This is one of them. There's no lover's card. Instead, it's a haunted house, which confuses me because I don't see them as the same thing at all. But it has to do with choices. The lover's card, as many of you know, I'm sure, deals with decisions that you can make and choices that you have. It's not just about lovers. And the haunted house, do you go into the haunted house? Do you not go into the haunted house? I don't know. So that's where that comes from. This one I'll say I don't get. I mean, I guess it's an eclipse, but I don't understand how that's the Chariot. I mean, some of these cards, I guess I don't necessarily understand what they are. They're just cute to look at and Halloween themed, which I'm good with. This is another one that's different, but this one's a little bit more obvious. The bat is a stand-in for the hanging man, which, he's hanging, so that makes sense. These cards are just so cute. All right, so the other different thing is that night is a stand-in for moon. And at this point, you're probably thinking, well, yeah, that makes sense. But it's about to get confusing because the full moon is the sun. So because this is a Halloween deck and therefore takes place at night, because when we think Halloween, we always think night and full moon. That's why the full moon is the sun, because it's the brightest part of night, I guess. So it's a little confusing, but those are the major arcana, and you can see the differences between that and the traditional deck. All right, so here we have Ace of Swords, which are bones. And you'll notice that these are pip cards for the most part. I mean, they have some other features to them, but nothing super identifiable. Although I do love that that's a guillotine. And then the court cards are kids in costume. Cups. I'm not sure how I feel about the King of Cups being a clown, but, you know, it is what it is. All right, Pentacles, or eyeballs. I did a deck interview with this deck, and it was really positive. It was basically saying that this deck is good for me to just use at any point. It's a fun deck. I'll have fun using it. It'll show me the fun in my life, but that it doesn't shy away from shadow work when necessary. I've only used this deck a couple of times, but after the deck interview, I'm like, oh, maybe I should try to use it more. All right. So those are the cards. And as you saw, they're super adorable. I'll just point out that the suits are all on the back of the cards. And if you don't know what the stanzas are for the suits, it just looks like it's Halloween themed. But the skulls are the bones are swords. The candy are wands. The potion vials are cups. And the eyeballs are pentacles. So they're all right there on the back of the deck for you as well. All right, so the guidebook, it's a nice thick one, which you know makes me happy. It is paperback, which is fine, but some of the nicer ones are hardcover, so I, you know, in case that matters to you, I wanted you to know. Has a nice introduction, Tarot 101. It gives you a brief breakdown of the major arcana. It goes through what the suits are. It gives you some numerology, which is above and beyond what most guidebooks do. Breaks down the court cards for you. So I really appreciate that. And the spreads are at the beginning. So it gives you some options for a 1-card spread. Options for 3-card spreads, Celtic Cross, and then a spell called Roots, which I really should look into more and try to do that. So it gives you 4 options for spreads. Only one of them is original, but it gives you lots of options for the 1 and 3, which I appreciate. And then each major arcana has a little picture and has a whole page that gives you the meanings, both upright and reversed. So I'm trying to get through that. All right. And then minor arcana. Again, you have a lot of information about each card. It's not necessarily a full page. Sometimes it's more than a full page, but lots of good information there about all the cards. No pictures, though, except for just at the very beginning where it shows the ace. So see all of that. It's funny, most decks give you more information on the majors and less on the minors, and this is the opposite. And then parting words from Ami Naeily, who I'm guessing is the artist. I actually don't know, but her name is all over it, and I hope I'm saying her last name correctly. There it is, so you can see it. So she must be the author and artist of the deck. So that's Spoopy Tarot. I think this deck is just adorable. It's different. The meanings assigned to the cards are traditional, but you can kind of make them whatever you want because the cards themselves aren't traditional. They have traditional names with those few exceptions I showed you in the majors. But they're just fun. They're cute. They're fun. But they are meant to be used. The cards themselves are good quality. They're thin, but not in a bad way, so you can easily bend them and shuffle them. It's hard to shuffle just a few of them because they're the right thickness for, see now I'm not going to be able to do it on camera. They're the right thickness to shuffle the whole deck, but when you're trying to do smaller versions of it, small, you know, it's hard. But with the whole deck, I promise it shuffles better than what I just showed you. So I definitely like this deck. I definitely recommend it if you're looking for something different, if you're looking for something cute, if you're looking for something kid-friendly, if you love Halloween. I definitely recommend this deck. So if you would like me to do a reading for you with this deck or another, please let me know. You can comment below, you can message me, or you can email me at info@spillthetealeaf.com. I also do tea leaf readings if you're interested in that. And that's it, I guess. So until next time, thanks for watching this video, and have a great day.